Hello. Leeds United have just beaten Birmingham City 3-0 in a match that I'm sure no one expected to go as well as it did. So, out of the blocks, we had the team news, and the team news includes you. You're on my team if you're subscribed. If you're not subscribed, I'm really sad, but you could be. Just give it a go. I'm trying to push my subs count up as high as I can by my birthday. If you could help out with that, that'd be much appreciated. Aside from that, the actual team news, Christopher Clarkson came in because Carl Darlow had a dislocated thumb. I think, off the top of my head, that sounds about right. Um, Glenn Kamara came in for Ilya Gruev. That makes sense because someone a little bit more playmaky is certain to work in this kind of match. I will see you later, Hattrick Bamford. For context for the video, I'm doing this at the end of my watch along stream thing. Not Joe. Oh, you're staying, Hattrick Bamford. Okay, I got confused there. Yeah, Gruev out for Kamara makes sense. Someone a little bit more playmaky. At right back, Archie Gray came in for Jed Spence. This confused a few people, but I think throughout the match it makes sense because he brings a little bit more solidity because of his midfield experience. Up top is where I think the biggest, most controversial change is. Patrick Bamford came in for Joel Piroux. A lot of people were angry at this, and they were proven quite wrong because it changed the structure of the team. Patrick Bamford at centre forward is, I think, a better striker in terms of positioning and team structure than Joel Piroux. Pat Bamford is someone that is really very good at pressing their lines but staying at the top of the pitch. That's something that Piroux doesn't necessarily do. Piroux is happy to sort of float in a little bit behind. He's not at the very start of an attacking move. Whereas on the contrary, Pat Bamford at the top, and it gives Rutter a lot more space behind. Rutter played in a very free role in this match. He was able to not only sort of sit in the number 10, but he drifted out to both wings and he made their midfield incredibly confused because he was all over the place all the time and he was giving them something to think about. And I think that is probably, in my opinion, the most important change that we made going into this match. We just converted things a little bit. We sort of tried to confuse them, and Farke's rotation in this was very, very good, in my opinion. In my player ratings form, which I'm going to pop down below in the description, you can let me know what you thought of all the players of Daniel Farke, but I think Farke had a very good game today. That's just my opinion, but I think he made all the right choices. Another change to the team, basically, because it happened fairly early on, was Junior Firpo came on for Sam Byram. People, both in my chat and in Twitter, and in various messaging groups that I'm in, lost their mind. Because it's Junior Firpo. Firpo isn't as good as Sam Byram. Take it back right now. Junior Firpo, 2 assists in this match, and he was incredibly good. He was unlucky to not get another one. Could have had a goal, but he was a little bit unfortunate with the fact that Dan James was also coming steaming in for a shot. I think I like Firpo now. It's a weird position to be in. And it's sort of a hard game to analyse, I think, because I didn't take too many notes because I was doing this watch along. And I think the best way to put it is the way that Has Haribo put it. I'm just pleased we won. We've had so much time recently of coming into a match being absolutely petrified and not getting the result that we honestly deserved. And this time changed things. This time, Birmingham played in some weird low block, but also simultaneously pressing hybrid whilst trying to play out from the back, and it didn't work for them in the slightest. But we took advantage of the opportunities that we got, which is something that we can't say for the past few weeks. We couldn't say that against Preston because we didn't take advantage. We couldn't say that against West Brom because West Brom beat us. This match sort of showed to me that what we tend to struggle against, being that lower block, is something that we can now beat. Something that Daniel Farke has learned a lesson from and said, we can always change things up a little bit. We can always sort of convert the way that we play football. We can bring on Bamford so that frees up Rutter into that looser role behind so we can create those chances. One of Firpo's assists came from a very, very nice ball from Rutter, and that happens with Bamford on the pitch. And it doesn't happen with Piroux because things get a bit too congested. I think it was pretty good. Anyway, I will do a little bit more of an in-depth tactical video tomorrow, I think. For now, I just want to say that I'm quite relieved. I think we did quite well in this match. I think this was a very easy stumbling block, especially considering the whole Wayne Rooney thing. And we dealt with it. We dealt with it admirably, and the players responded to a very active, very upbeat Elland Road. I've not really got that many words at the moment, except I'm very, very glad that things did not go as badly as they could have done. You're right, Patrick Bamford. No one is saying it, but that is completely fine because the chat was really nice throughout this watch along, and I sort of hope you guys can pop in for the next watch along. That's much appreciated. Anyway, to the YouTube video, I will do a little bit more of an in-depth tactical piece tomorrow, in my opinion. The defence was spectacular as well. They barely had any chances. Christopher Claesen, I thought, could have been a point of weakness, but wasn't in the slightest. He dealt with everything absolutely excellently. Very happy with that match. Team selection was on point. Tactics were on point. And yeah, let me know what you thought in the comments down below. Like the video if you enjoyed, like the stream if you are currently on the stream. Subscribe if you're not yet. I'm trying to push my subscriber count up as high as I can to try and get monetized by my birthday. That'd be absolutely fantastic. And I'm not sorry, Joe. That's completely fine. And yeah, tactical video tomorrow. Player ratings form down below. Hope you enjoyed. I will see you later.